See this? This is my boomstick!
Hi everyone, Boomstick here from the Green Diamonds. Today we're looking at the Vanda Electrics Dendrobiums special event, and it is the versatile eccentric dynamic part 1 and 2, but we'll be looking at part 1 today. Now there is a token component to this for everyone, and then there are gated blueprints. You'll need a 2-star with the Italo Design Zaruno here and a 3-star Shelby GR1 here to get these Vanda blueprints. Alright, now I'm going to go through the Italo Design Zaruno first, and I'm going to do a more basic run with this one. For those of you still trying to get the Shelby do 2-star, but I will say this, that the 2-star time in part 2 of this event is near impossible. It's very hard. It's actually not impossible, but it's quite difficult. Anyway, I'll take you through the route now. Alright, so you want to hold the nitro and just take it gently through here, and then just triggering there across that section and try not to hit the dirt. Pick up the near miss from that car, and then we'll just do a slight drift here just to put yourself into a nitro and just avoid the AI there. It's quite a difficult start actually. Now you can just go sort of straight and build up a shockwave here for this pavement section. That's if you're not 360ing over that section. I will 360 in the Shelby. Then you want to go over these barrel rolls and just maintaining as much perfect nitro or shockwave or imperfect nitro as you can, and then just you can see I drifted in the air, banking around that turn there, picking up these bottles there, and then we'll go off this barrel roll imperfectly, holding down for a shockwave off this one, and we'll land and then drift again and then trigger just as we straighten up there, and we'll head down this through the tunnel and just get ready for our final barrel roll here, triggering into imperfect so that we go off the barrel roll and keep going through all the way across the finish line. Alright, well that's well under the time needed, but my Zaruno is gold, so I have had a go at 2-star on this, and it is possible. It is very hard though. So we'll keep going now with the 2-star. It's not that hard. Shouldn't oversell it. Oh, car back. I'll take a look at that later, I think. I'll just get rid of that notification. Alright, so we'll move on now to the Ford Shelby. So I'm going to do a bit more of an aggressive run this time to just show you what you'll need to do. Doing this in a 2-star Shelby is quite difficult, and you will probably take you maybe 3 or 4 goes to get the time down pat. Alright, so it's critical to go up the hill as fast as you can. That is probably the place where you're most likely to lose speed, so it's mostly about that, but it's also about the little touches that can give you a bit more nitro. This car is very hungry for nitro. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So we'll hold the nitro and we're just going to gently tap our way over here, and then we're going to trigger. You can actually rest into those guys and pop them if you can. We'll pick up that near miss, or I just missed it, but we'll just keep on the inside there and just trigger out imperfect just to get in front of these AIs. 360 imperfect, picking up those nitro bottles, and then we'll do the same again. You can actually shockwave if you can. I might just build up and do a shockwave here just to make sure the top speed's there. Okay, we're going to drift, and I'll build up for a shockwave off this barrel roll, and we'll see if we can keep this going all the way through. And I'll do a 360 up here, giving me enough for another shockwave, and then we'll just cut that back into yellow. Slight drift here, picking up these bottles, shockwaving off that, and then cutting back to yellow. Imperfect there, holding drift, landing, and shockwave after a slight drift. And that one's quite big. We're going to slam into the wall, but that's alright. We'll trigger our shockwave straight after to get our speed back up. Alright, now we're going to just get set up for the final barrel roll here. And I'm going to trigger this pretty much straight away. I actually got a bit of nitro boost as well for a perfect run, and we'll go across the line there, slightly under the time needed. All right, that just shows you the difficulty of that course with the GR1. It'll be a fun one for you to test out. So yeah, give it a good shot, and if you've got any questions, you can put it up in the comments. All right, that concludes part 1. I'll be back with part 2 later, and I'll give you an update on how things are going there. There are packs in the shop now and bundles as well, so take a look at this event. I would probably say that you might want to think twice about investing too heavily in the Vanda, and we'll just see how things progress. All right, bye for now.